BNE. You know what I'm saying?
Pulla's
Famous TV. You know how we do it. Yo, how did y'all come up with the name BNE?
We had took a little hiatus for a minute, and then when we came back, it was kind of like we was breaking and entering back into the game. You know what I'm saying? We was coming from the back, picking the locks, coming through the back, trying to do what we could do to get in the game and do it heavy like what we've been trying to do. So BNE basically came from breaking and entering. Of course, you know, Banks and Ends, you know, Brolic and Irregular, BLI, you know what I'm saying?
Getting to the end, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It had many forms and shit, you know. I mean, initially everybody's take is going to be BNE,
right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
We try to think about everything we do when it comes to our music, you know what I mean? We want people to, you know, people, when you come from your heart with your music, people feel it more. So, you know what I mean? We always come from the heart with our shit, so we figure, you know, we don't play no games with them, you know what I mean? It's like BNE, like you said, you know, Brolic and Irregular, beginning to the end, Banks and Ends, however you want to see it, you know. And when you listen to each song, you can see different personas of the name through the lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me ask y'all, was y'all like a solo artist at one point, or was y'all always a group, or was y'all doing y'all thing separately and then y'all just came together? Or?
As like most growing up around music, you know, being around, you know, old school soul, and when hip hop was blowing up, you know what I'm saying, being around it, what happened was our families was tight. So me and him, we came together young age, and then we got together and we just started doing it together, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So we was, you know, solo as far as learning our skills, whatever, what have you, you know what I'm saying? But we've been together for some years, you know what I mean?
Tight, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
you know what I mean? It ain't even just music, my fault.
Yeah, right before even for the music, man, you know what I'm saying? We boys forever, you know what I mean? So, you know, we had a little hiatus, man. We said, you know, let's come back at it from a different angle. As far as, you know, how to, you know, because the game is changing so much, and you gotta change with the times, but you can't change everything that you're about, you know what I mean? Otherwise you lose your soul in the music. So, you know, when we came back together, it was like, yo, let's do it like this, you know what I mean? So we took the abbreviations of each one of us, ourselves as being artists, we took the abbreviations of each other, and it just happened to be BNE. And, you know, we're like, damn, we're breaking it back into this shit, man, there it is.
What do you call yourself besides BNE as an individual MC? I know y'all a group, but introduce yourself. Tell the people who y'all are.
Yeah, I call myself BLI, aka Mr. Brooks. BLI stands for Ben Living It, BN Living It, you know what I mean? So, you know, I've been living this hip hop thing for a long time. As many of, and you know, it's funny because it's like a lot of us have been living this hip hop shit, and you ain't even gotta be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt that was the right name for it. Mr. Brooks. It's more like, you know what I'm saying, I cover my tracks on everything I do. You know what I mean? If you ain't seen that movie before, you need to peep that shit.
Brolic Stevens, man, the wild mouth, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'll tell you how it is, man. Real. That's what it is. Heavy.
What advice do you got for like the little youngins or like rappers out right now that's trying to get in the game like y'all?
We go heavy as much as possible every day. It takes a lot, especially in this day and age where you can't just be outside trying to sell your CDs. You gotta be on this internet. You gotta be talking to people and connecting to people, you know. So, I mean, the game has changed a lot as far as sales. You gotta know how to find your niche. And once you find your niche, you gotta go hard on it. You can't stop, man. You gotta go hard on it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody blame the game and corporate and everything else for how shit is, but it's really our fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, any artist that I would say right now, if you take a overstanding, not an understanding, but an overstanding of how the game is right now, every artist that's really on is doing their own thing. And so, you know, when you approach your music, you can't want to sound like this dude, you can't want to sound like this dude, because eventually, you know, you're not doing yourself any good.
That's right. I was going to ask y'all that too. Like, what separates y'all from other groups that make you unique? I was going to ask you.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to come from your, I mean, whatever you're, you know, you got to keep up with the times, but you don't have to change who you are. You know what I'm saying? So what's happening is, and that's how I see it in the game right now. I mean, everybody wants to be the, you know, the next person. When it's like, if you really take a look at how the game is, the ones that make it big, are the ones that not like anybody else.
Right. Thinking outside the box. That's what I say all the time.
And so, you know, when you
have to stay true to your music,
right.
to you. If you put out good music, good production, good mixing, good quality music, you know what I'm saying? And you have people around you to tell you that, yo, look, that ain't really that hot. Don't put that out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you surround yourself with the right elements of the game and you put together the good product as best as you can, you know what I'm saying, and you put it out, if people like it, that's what's gonna make you hot. And you put your foot into it every day and you grind with it, that's what's gonna make you hot.
And you know, and it's funny, I mean, when I look at different artists, people always think, like for instance, Eminem, he gets more props because he's a white boy. Now, you know what? I think it's because he's a white boy, but it's also because he puts his heart on the line with his music.
Right.
And people, and that's what you know. I mean, if you can't say the things that sometimes some of your people might even bring around, you like, damn, I can't believe you're gonna say that on the track. Exactly. If you can't do that though, then you shouldn't be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what music is. You know what I'm saying? Soul music. No matter what kind it is, rock, country, whatever the fuck it is, it's soul music. So, you know, I think that all those artists like the Kanyes, the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, the Eminems, you know what I'm saying? Even the younger cats, I mean, even Lil Wayne, cats like that, I mean, you know, everybody's trying to be Lil Wayne, but you can't be Lil Wayne.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the problem, you know, as far as the game is concerned to me. It's just, you know, the niche is about what your niche is, not what the next man's niche is. Because when you walk into that label, which I don't even want to fuck with a label, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But if you walk in there with the label, first thing they're going to say, well, can you make a song like this? Well, fuck that. I don't want to make a song like that. What I want to do is do the shit that I do and let the people follow.
Now, it has to be your own trendsetter. But I wanted to ask y'all, too, what's the craziest thing that ever happened while y'all was on the show?
You know what? I don't know. I'm going to give my opinion first. My opinion was Worcester. He was opening up for DMX. And we was there right before DMX.
Yeah, that's hot.
And the lyric came out. It was like, it was your lyric, right? Yeah. Oh, it was. It was okay. I said something. I can't bring it back 100%. But I said something to the extent of picking her up and carrying her out, and the bouncer was at that same time picking up a chick for fighting and carrying her out. And motherfuckers was going wild, like it was like I was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? And that was exciting, man.
Because we was looking at it. I'm looking into the crowd and I'm like, damn, he just said that shit. And he's carrying that fucking ass out, sure enough.
Right.
You know
what about you?
I mean, I ain't really had nothing crazy, shows, you know what I'm saying? A lot of angry shows.
The rock shows we do.
Oh, the rock shows.
When they start doing that mosh pit and all of that.
Right.
And you know us, we like, nah, yo, step back like 10 feet. Like, that keep that over there.
Exactly.
They be wildin' though.
But you know what? Them was actually, I mean, you know, it's a difference between rocking for a live band, like the Roots, and opening up, or rocking an actual song with a rock. Not soft rock, not no heavy metal Slayer shit. It was a different step for us. But it was a better step for us. Not a better, but just a good experience. You know what I'm saying? And I would do it at any point with any good rock. But Vegas the shit. So y'all need to check them out, man. Vegas, VGA. They nice, man. And that was one of the, a couple of shows that we did with them was pretty wild. But as far as, other than that, I mean, besides almost coming this close to kicking over every fucking thing in the XM show, it wasn't
XM radio
everything
show.
We waited around for 8 hours for them to tell us now we can't rock. And at that point, it's like, well, you know what? We ain't even violent through. But nobody else is rocking tonight. So but other than that, man, our shows is pretty much calm, you know what I mean? Like, we try to bring fun to our shows and enjoy ourselves, you know what I mean? So as far as any like really crazy shows, shit, I mean, we done done some of these shows. It probably was some crazy shit, like nice motherfuckers, I don't remember, but nothing really crazy, man. But most recently doing the rock shows has been real good, man. And you was asking about artists, what should they do? Don't hold yourself back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're the artist. Do the things that you want to do as an artist. You know what I mean? We did that rock stuff, and those rock artists was like, yo, I'll try to come back.
Okay. Alright. So I'm feeling, I mean, I see y'all on Facebook, man. Y'all getting your networking on. I'm feeling that. I like the joint y'all got, Get Money. And then I also heard the joint Jealousy.
Jealousy.
Yeah, Jealousy. How did y'all come up with that?
Today. But that track, man, we just put it together at our homeboy Country Grown's crib, and it was hot.
That's what's up.
I mean, that's the industry beat. Don't get us wrong.
Oh,
We
yeah, no
freestyle.
doubt.
We just sat there like, yo, let's just rock over this. You know what I mean? Do it down.
Right.
And the only reason I mention that is because a lot of times when we go to shows, we rocking our own stuff.
Right.
We're not lip syncing.
Once you put your vocal on any track, even if it's your beat or if it's a Biggie Smalls beat,
Yeah.
you the trendsetter to that beat because your voice ain't gonna be like nobody else's voice.
That's
That
right.
You ever notice when you go to a studio, if somebody sucks, that's their trend on that track.
Yeah.
Somebody else might get on that same track that's hot and make the whole track sound crazy.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what beat it, you know, because a lot of dudes be like, oh, yo, that's an industry track. It don't matter. Biggie got signed by rapping over industry tracks. His whole demo is industry tracks.
Oh, the demo or mixtape wise is cool, but when it's on your own original music, nah, you supposed to come out the cut.
But what I'm saying is a lot of times people will say, yo, that's an industry beat, that's not their track.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you is that Biggie, he got signed off of rapping off an industry beat.
Right.
So sometimes, a lot of times people say, oh, I gotta be original. You gotta be original, no doubt. But sometimes like when like a lot of times when people got their real hard stuff, they save that for the album, and then they do certain joints to get out there in the street. You gotta know how to play the game. So you got all that original stuff, because I mean, I was out there at one point too, though, so I know how to go. You keep all that let's save that for the album.
That's why.
But you know, you give something where people aren't really immune to. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so that
why you
pulls
see
them
me
in.
keep putting out Get Money, Pull Your Whips Up. Nobody ever else heard none of the rest of our project. Our project is done.
Exactly.
Our project's been done for like 2 months.
I can dig it.
But everything we throwing out now is just like little snippets of this, little videos here, little that. You gotta build that buzz.
Right.
Because nobody know you, ain't nobody gonna purchase you and follow you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be out there with the people all the time, being with them, loving them. They gotta feel you as a person. You can't, you know what I'm saying, try to be somebody. No, you gotta be you.
Right.
People gonna love you for that.
Exactly.
And they gonna love you for your music.
You know how we do it. It's Pulla FamousTV with my man BNE. And before y'all go, man, I want to hear a freestyle or something, man.
I'm so sure of myself, I must admit it. I found a trick that I can keep to myself, I follow with it. I'm long-term, hustling wealth, I never quit it. If you standing in my circle, okay, you must be getting it. I'm highly recognized, doubling bank rolls. True, I'm supplying it, making that cake grow. There's no denying it, believe what I say so. You won't come trying it, you know I get Waco. A room up, take a piss in your front yard and on your stoop, muff. Kick in your door, waving the 4-4. What? All you hear is Brawler, keep spitting that raw. You just the tip of the spine, I'm like the backbone. Man, I reach for the sky, I make it crack, Holmes. I'm about $1, pesos. You ain't on top of your game, you just a lame-o. I'm customizing my paint, theirs is Mako. They got 16s, you for real, bro? I'm high fashion. See that, Shirley? Closing down spots so I can buy fashion. No cash and holding up spots. Rubbermaid action, all plastic, hold my cot. And my 6'4", low pro, suicide and chopped.
Nice.
Man, it's all that I want, it's all that I need, it's all that I got. Brawley, BNE. What?
My spoken analysis causes paralysis, nigga. I verbally put in the work to get the calluses. As I'm swinging them on you for thinking you talented. Fuck American Idol, this is where the talent is. This is a takeover. You fucking with us, you fucking with Spike, nigga. You dinner in a makeover. Bitch, niggas get in the booth like I did this, he did this. Damn, ain't that the definition of a snitch? You gotta be kidding me. Let me paint you with visuals, so visually you can close your eyes and picture the symbols, how to properly manufacture product, because it requires symbols. It's BNE. For the next 2 verses, consider the siblings. Take on the biggest bullies and fucking dismember.
Rock log and rock good with a 4-barrel. Red line in the hood, red line in the hood. 20-something sit again. SB go to pay, make you see. I can ostrich, back with the flow master. Money rap jacker, we go faster. Intro, Chris the Brimbo, real heavy. Grab your guns out to 20%. OC gon' cost what you pay for your rent. I'm worldwide like the London Roller. Get it with the shit. shots to the head and bras. 6 shots to the name star.
Yo, these guys are doing their thing.
Hey, yo,
you
good
know.
luck to five.
Alright, you already know. They about to do big things.
Google
BNE.
us.
Google it. Alright? We out.
Automatic, automatic.